in today's video, we are going to learn how to make an interactive sidebar navigation and also how to switch from light mode to dark mode. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. Let's start with this is our icons. This is my icon. So I'm going to highlight my icon. So note that you must name your icon accordingly so that if you want to make it a component, so as a variant, so that you know where to. So I'm going to highlight everything here. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to come to my component, click on this, create multiple components. Then next thing I'm going to click on combine as variant. So good. So this is one of the simplest way you can use to make multiple icons, then just change it to variant instead of using one, then adding variant, clicking on adding variant. So you can get your icon from go to plugin, then icon pack, icon slots, material icons, or maybe you can just go to uh, untitled UI, so you can get your icons from anywhere. So after that, just paste it on your Figma, then you select all. After you have renamed the icon, so you select all, then go to components, create multiple components, then you add everything as a variant. So here I'm having this, so I can just change this to my icon, icon. Good. So the next thing I'm going to do is uh, I'm going to bring this out here. So I'm going to bring it out here. So I'm going to type my dashboard. So dashboard. So I'm going to give this 20. Good. So, and I'm going to make sure I auto layout this. So, auto layout. Then I'm going to give this 16 and I'm going to give this 8. So good. So I'm going to give this 7, 8. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do here is for me to I'm going to make this as a component too. So you go to your components, then I'm going to add this as variant. So add as variant. So as variant plus the variant. So here now I'm going to make this my active, my default state. Then this as my active, my over state, and this as active state. So here I'm going to click here. I'm going to variant. So I'm going to rename it as over state. Then I'm going to click here. Then name it as active state. So active. So then the next thing is I'm going to come here, then give it the color, fill color, then click here. I'm going to give it this color. Same thing here. So I'm going to, so that is an active state. So I'm going to change this color, fill. So and I'm going to change it to this. So I already have this color on my wall on my system. So and next is I'm going to change this to this. So yes. So note that I'm not using 100% to have white, so I'm using sky light sky blue. So here too I'm going to change this to this. So I don't want to use black here. So good. So then you go to prototype, then from here you link here. So then you click here, then you make it while hovering. So instance you make it as smart animation, then change this to 200 ease out, so you can start to change this to using any albert I prefer using ease out. So the next thing is just for you to click here, then drag it here. So you just click. So it's going to show you that yes, you click on this active, that is an active state. So then you click here, then you go back, you bring it back here. So same thing here, click. So it's okay. So now let's now try out what we have just done here. So to know if it works. So let me just create my frame. Then I'll bring my okay. Let's name this. Let's rename this. Let's just make it double icon or icon. Okay. Let's just dashboard. Just a dashboard. Dashboard. So uh I'm going to bring it here. Sorry, I want to change this to, I don't want to use black, so I'm going to change this to ash something, ash color. Okay, so now let's go to our Figma. Can you see? So when you hover, can you see? So when you click, it's going to show you that it's an active state. So when you click, so it's going to show you this. So it works. So I can just delete this. So the next thing is my icon. So I'm going to make the same thing for my icon. So I'm going to icon to, so instead of, so I'm going to make sure this is uh org. So when I delete this, it's going to hug my content. So when I delete this, it's going to hug my content. So when I delete this, it's going to hug my content. So sorry, you have to you can see that it's changed the size of this. So just come here and height fixed. So same thing here, fix the height. So when you delete this, it's still going to maintain the same thing. So good, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so I have this as my icon too. So I have this as my, okay, let's just say this one is double icon. Double icon. So I'm having this two here now. So the next thing is for me to have my frame. So you can, let's first do the bigger frame. So we got the frame, and I'm going to size this. I'm going to give my frame, let's say the width should be 342, 3224. Let's just say 324, and then the height should be 1124. Yes, let's just put it this way. So and just like the radius, okay, I'll just leave it this way. So the next thing is just for me to have, I already have the name of what I want to use here. So as you can see it here, so same thing here. So I'm going to have my site and navigation here. So I'm going to put this here. Then what I have to do is just come here, your videos. So click here. So what I want to do is I want it to be at this side. So I just make this 20, 0, 0, 20. So the next thing is I'm going to click on here, then give it a fill color, this, and just click here. So good. So the next thing is I'm going to change this color to something this. Okay, good. So I'm going to name this as light main. Okay, light main. So I'm going to name that. So the next thing is I'm going to have the name here. So I'm going to copy it. Let me just copy it here. So you can have it at the side. So good. So the next is I'm going to have the uh name of the user. So how do you do this is uh okay, let's just put it here, draw your circle, then you can have another circle here. Okay, draw your circle. So yeah, I'm going to just go to your asset, then on splash, and click on splash. So it's going to load your image, then just search for headshots. Shots. So you are going to see as many as possible. So you can just click on any. So it's going to click it immediately. So the next is for me to make sure I auto layout this. So what name? Abdul Aman. So the name Abdul Aman. So I'm going to make sure I give it 16. So I want it bold, semi-bold. So I'm going to change this to product designer. So and I'm going to change this to 12. So I'm going to make sure to change this to medium. And I'm going to give this hash. And I'm going to make sure this is bro. Think, yeah, I think it's black now there. So cool. So how do I make my, so you have to make sure this, okay, so you have to auto layout this too. So and I want to add an active that this person is active. I can just add my circle here. Okay, so this circle I'm going to, I want it to be here, so I'm just going to go to click on ignore layouts, so that you can place this here. So make it down. Yeah, so you can just add stroke to it, add the fill, add stroke, then outline. So cool. So same thing, I will draw another circle here. So just come here and ignore it. Then you have your active state here. So just give this green to note that yes it is uh active. So I can just bring it this here. Good. So still going to leave this black. Okay. Let's leave this. Let's let's leave it this way. Let's leave it this way. Right now. Good. So the next is for us to have our profile, and then okay, let me just put this here so you can see where you are copying it from. So the next is I'm going to have, okay, we already have our dashboard here, so I will just bring it out here. So I'm going to put it inside here. Then I can just set, so I'm going to increase this. Good. Increase this. So yeah, this here, this is the magic. So you are going to double click just to control D to duplicate this, then add this, then you add your auto layout. When you click here, double click, you double click. So I'm having three. So okay, I'm having three here. So this is our dashboard. Then think this theme, and we have the archive. So I just have theme. Then you can just have the archive. So yeah, this is magic. So instead of, can you see that I'm still having this? So since we have already done that doing when we are having our component here, so you don't have to stress yourself. You just come to theme. So click here, then go back to your property, then search for the theme here. Yeesh. So here's the key. So archive. So just come here, click on archive. Can you see now it has already changed it to archive? So we're going to see everything that we've done. Can you see? So click. So that is one of the magic there. So that's why I said you should first have your icon here. So when you have it, then you have to create the component, then you create the variants. So there you go. So and the next thing is for me to have my uh profile profile. Okay. So take it back here. So I already have this here. So here I'm going to make sure this is 8. This is 8. Okay, good. So I'm going to, okay, give this another color, fill. Okay, so I just feel like having a radius here, so you can just leave it that way. So I think the one I had there was two radius, I think, having the side radius. So and I think I have some little adjustments there. So you can just have this. So okay, good. So what I did there was that I have an effect. So shadow, inner shadow. So then you just have to change the color to this, something like this. Then I have to use it to 20, stuff like this. So this is what I did. So it's not that uh much. So the next thing is, I think you can reduce our okay. So let me do this way. So the next thing is just for me to have the next. So I'm going to copy this down here. I'm going to copy this down here. So you're having markets. So I think this thing is not aligning. So you can just make sure. I think we had 16. So sure. It's just like markets. Okay, so this is 16. 16. So this is 8. Same thing here. Make it 8. So good. So under our market we have marketplace. Sorry, marketplace. Then you have here we have market wallet and ranking. Markets wallets and ranking. So let me just change this to wallets. So again, just click here, then click on markets here, click on wallets. It's going to change to wallets. So same thing here. It's going to change to ranking. So good. So the next is for me to copy this also. So just put it down here. So our tools, here are our tools. So I'm having chat notification and settings. Chat notification, notification, settings. So same thing here, just click here, then chats. You have chats, you have notification, and then you have settings. Uh, Settings. Okay, good. So the next thing is just for me to bring out my night mode uh component here. So good, good. So think this can still come down here. I'm going to center this. So you're going to be at the center. Same thing. I'm going to highlight this and make sure you have the center. Okay, good. So the next is okay. I think I have a color here. Let's change this to sorry. So okay. And I'm having white. So make sure this is not medium, semi-bold, semi-bold, semi-bold. So this white. Yes, that's going to show well. So we are almost done with this. So the next thing is just want to copy this here. Copy this here. So you understand I have this here, but I just don't want to select myself here. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click here, then come here. So I'm going to hide my let's say let's start from here. I'm going to delete this, then I'm going to delete this. Good. So I'm going to delete this too. Then I'm going to hide all this. So make sure the height is fixed. Fix your height. Fixed height. Fix the height. Make sure the height is fixed. So same thing here. Height fixed. Fix the height. So good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here. Then this must be hug. Just make sure everything here is of all content. So also here all content. Also here all content. So I Let me just start from, okay, let me start from here. So I'm going to make sure these are my dashboard. I'm going to hide it. So I'm going to hide this. So just click there, click here, click here. So same thing here. I'm going to hide everything here. So same thing as the color. So just come to the color and just hide the color from here. So same thing here. So the marketplace, hide. So the color, just come here, then hide, hide. So same thing here. So good. I'm good to go. So same thing, same thing here. So I'm going to make sure this is at the same time. So make sure I highlight all this. So let me delete this. So I'll just make sure I have this right. So I can really show you how to do this. So because of time, so just I just have to bring it out from there. So I'm having this. Good. So so here we are. So we already have our side brand, then our, so what I'm going to do is to change this to uh a dark one. So you just copy this, then here just change the color. So just make sure, okay, I'm having white here as the background, so I'm going to change this to something this. So I think else we have there. So cool. So I'm going to change the hash back to, here I have hash, so I'm going to change back to my light blue. You can see it here. So uh so this I'm going to change it to, I'm going to give it this, I'll give it white. I think white was also is there, so you just give it white. Okay, so same thing applies here. So just click here, then you change uh the white background to this. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to change this to this white to something like this. Okay, because it is, I'm having something here. So this also change to white. So okay, change. And just change, so far it is a dark note, so just give it this. Okay, Abdul, and then yeah, I'm gonna Abdul. Okay, so What next? What next? What next? Okay, so just for me to change this light mode to dark mode. So I will just copy this here. So copy this here, and I'll just change this. So it's because of time I should have would have uh show you how to do this manually. But in our subsequent class, I'm going to make a video for this, so for you to know how to change. Um, so okay, I'm having good, good. So here is our uh navigation side navigation bar. So the next I'm going to do is how to make it interactive, meaning that when I click here, so it's going to collapse. When I click here, it's going to expand and the likes. So now that's where we go on to prototyping. So now first let me first do my okay. Let me first do this so you can have a glimpse of what you've just done. So these are so I'm going to make sure this I'm going to do this now. So note let's first try this out so that you can see how it works. So you can see okay. So I think there was a mistake here, so which I'm going to make some adjustments here now presently. So the spacing here, I'm going to adjust the spacing here to 20. So this to 20. So this also to 20. So I'm going to do it for one. So that's why I you don't need to delete anything before. So good. So same thing here. 20, 20. So it's going to be as auto adjustment. So you can see. So height, same thing here. Height, same thing here. Height. So then I'm going to have this bringing it down a little bit. See? Okay, you can just adjust this to make sure it goes up a little bit. So because of so you can do the same thing here. We just click on her and give it 20. Same thing here. Then give it 20. So it has adjusted. So you just have to do this. So good. Bottom. Bottom. I think this is not in the center, so just make it to be at center. So now we can just make sure we do this and just switch it up a little bit. Uh, no. Okay, I'm clicking on this, so I'll deselect that. Okay, good. So we want to make it collapse and right. So let me first delete this. Then copy, copy. Then, so all I have to do is just come to my go to my prototyping. Okay, firstly I'm going to highlight all this. Let me delete this. So I'll just copy everything here. So and for so let me just give a click here to do that. So I will just have to make sure I make this a component same way I did the other time. So I'm going to give it this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here, go to my prototype. So uh meaning when I click here, so it's going to give me this. So when I click here, it's going to take me to my dashboard. When I click here, it's going to take me to my team. Sorry. So I will just do it for this currently. So I don't have to do it for all. So just click. So make sure it's going to be a smart animate. So also if I should click here on dark mode, on light mode here, so it's going to take me to my light mode. So if I should click here on light mode here, also it's going to take me to my light mode here. So cool. So same thing here. If I should click on my dark mode, this is going to take me to dark mode. Cool. So if I should click on dark mode here, it's going to take me to dark mode here. So cool. So also here, if I should click here, so it's going to collapse here. So I click here, so it's going to take me to here where I can. It's going to show my dashboard here. So same thing, same. So let's just in that way. So what next? Okay, let's slice. Okay, collapse back. So you can just use my logo as my expand. So when I click on the logo, it's going to, though I should have that before. So when I click on the logo, it's going to expand. So when I click on the logo, it's going to expand. So now let's try this out. So go back to your assets. Then let's make this uh navigation. Let's name it navigation bar. Navigation bar. Good. So now let me create a okay. Let's just put it here. Good is more than that. So let's just so okay. So I can just so navigation bar. This is what I just done. Yeah. So okay. Sorry. Good. So now let's go. When I click here, let's change it back. Okay. Good. When I click here, it's going to collapse. When I click here, it's going to good. So can you see? So when you click here, it's going to show you. Okay. So light mode, dark mode, light mode, dark mode, collapse, light mode, dark mode, light mode, dark mode. So you can see how it flows. So uh this is how to do everything. So for this to change from light mode to dark mode, as you can see. So if you have any question, you can drop it on the comment section. So for answers and thank you.